See, I am doing a new thing. These are the words God spoke through the prophet Isaiah to a people in the wilderness. These are words of God's faithfulness, a promise that God is always doing something new. We have certainly experienced that these last 2 years in the midst of a pandemic, how God has sustained us and is bringing forth new life. We see new faces in our pew. We now have online worship every week. The laughter and joy of children and youth are filling our pews. I'm so excited about our theme this year, See, I Am Doing a New Thing. For it's an opportunity for all of us to think of the new things that have been brought forth out of the midst of darkness and to look with anticipation for what is to come. I hope that you will take heart to the experiences and reflections you will soon see from your fellow parishioners about what this church means to them, what they look forward to, what they are excited about. And I hope it will spur you to think on all the wonderful ways that God has blessed us and how you are such an essential part of this St. Paul's church family.
I think what's inspired me is that, St. Paul's, there's so much bad going on in the world that I think that the people we have at St. Paul's are remarkable, and it's such a welcoming parish. We have people who comfort one another, who are very sensitive to each other, and when we're in need, they come forward and really try to get us through the hard spots of life. And so that gives me hope that for the future, that in this past year, it's been kind of after COVID, and it's been inspiring because things are starting to get back to normal. But I think also everybody's anxious to do that, and I think that the participation of all of our parishioners have just been remarkable, and we're all coming together again and trying to bring good to the world and to each other, especially people who are infirmed and people who need help or some kind of consolation of some sort. So St. Paul's is a great place for, our parishioners are just great. I can't say enough about them.
I think our favorite part of St. Paul's is just feeling like we're a big family, that we fit in, feel included all the time. We've been coming for 15 years now, and
everybody's wonderful.
Everybody. Mother Maria is the best ever. She's done so much for us and for our family.
Yep. Watching our kids grow up and always asking about how they're doing, and it's just, and the retreat this weekend was beautiful, and she helped us out, and
everything's been wonderful. Yeah,
we love it.
When one of the other parishioners asked me to join, I was really nervous. I wanted to say no, but I know that I love to give back, and so I took a chance and said yes, and I'm so glad that I did, because I didn't realize how much it took for the church to run. I just show up usually and sit down and everything is great. At this point, I realized, it takes way more, so I wanted to give back, and I thought it was a good thing. I'm glad I did it.
My hope for St. Paul's is that we all realize the importance of Jesus' message to us, and that is to love one another, no matter what our color is, no matter whether we're gay or straight or rich or poor. Jesus wants us all to care about and love each other, and that is what's most important. I do believe that that is the message that St. Paul's definitely wants all of us to get and to understand. My hope for the community is that they get the opportunity to come into St. Paul's and feel welcome and feel the love that we have for everyone.
I enjoy coming back to St. Paul's due to the family atmosphere that it has. It's great to be with people, from the kids to the adults, that really enjoy being there, and everybody has a great time during fellowship, all sorts of activities that they have. It's a lot of fun at St. Paul's.
When I think about stewardship, I think about being a caretaker, and we are charged with being caretakers of God's kingdom and God's children. For me, part of that is pledging and giving regularly so that we have the funding to continue that mission at St. Paul's.
What I envision for St. Paul's in the upcoming year is a proverbial banquet where we are breaking down the walls and where everyone comes to the table to eat together as one beloved community.
People are kind, friendly, and they love God, starting with Mother Maria, Deacon Steve. The congregation have been very welcoming to my sister and I, and really friendly, helpful, and we laugh a lot. And I really appreciate that about St. Paul's Piney Church.
I feel like pledging makes me part of a community. I feel like it is community. I think it's a way for Christians or any community to put each individual's limited resources together so that we can make a difference in the world.
St. Paul's to me means there's a sense of community that we love for not only ourselves but also our children, and it's just there's just a community here that we love, and there's just we love coming to St. Paul's and building the relationships with the people who attend our church.
Every time I come to church, it feels like coming home, and it's just peaceful, and I feel very centered and well loved.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of the St. Paul's family. Thank you for all that you are and all that you bring, body, mind, soul, and spirit. In a period in our society when people are torn asunder by political and racial and economic lines, St. Paul's is a beacon of God's beautiful diversity, God's wonderful kingdom. Let us join together in mission and ministry and see what God will bring forth in 2023.